Blessings all and welcome to this week's meditation offering. Take a moment just to settle yourself into a shape that feels really comfortable. You can be sitting or lying down. Main thing is that we find, that's Monty saying hello, comfort, softness in our body. If you've just come from the yoga offering, then just noticing that hum in your body. It's why we practice before meditation. It's to give our body that chance to really settle into a space where we can meditate. So set that intention. And we're going to set an intention with our meditation today. We're going to take a sankalpa, a resolve into that meditation space. It can be a mantra that you use. It can be a word that you're focusing on. I'm going to be using I am loving awareness. Thank you, Ram Dass. And what we're going to do with that is that when we reach the space of silence in the meditation, we're going to use that sankalpa as an energy that we breathe in, as though it's already existing in the universe. We're breathing it through our body out into that space and out into the world. But we're bringing it into our body to resonate with that. So if we think about resonating with I am loving awareness, or perhaps we're resonating with peace or with rest, whatever we need to bring into our body, our life, but we're also bringing into the world. If the drum warms up, you might hear the drum. Otherwise, there will just be this quietness, gentleness, softness. So, as you settle into that space, bring your resolve with you. Bring that with you into your breath. Let your body start to relax. Let the sounds that are around you be the sounds that are around you, from cars to the neighbours to your own pets. Just allow them to be there. Take a few more breaths that just settle you. And as we start to notice our breath, we're going to recognise the path of the breath. So from the tips of the nostrils, circulating around and into our sinuses, from our sinuses down the throat, down through the lungs, moving our ribs, moving our belly, and moving past those points that include a beautiful third eye space, our throat, and down towards our heart space, down into our belly button, our solar plexus, moving energy through the body, so that prana, that life force coming in, and then that release of the exhale. It lets us sink into that. And as we journey with the breath, we're going to journey to that heart space. And if you did last week's meditation, you might already be seeing a door behind your heart. Try to always approach it with curiosity, as though it's a door that you've never stepped through, even though you've been stepping through it how many times. And that's because sometimes the door changes, and those subtle changes give us an idea of what's going on for us. So as we approach that door, we're approaching the sacred space within, approaching our internal world. A beautiful space to exist within. And so again, we take that moment just to let go of the everyday, the things that don't need to come with us. And we step gently through that door, so we open it, step through that threshold and close it behind us. And while our room, Our heart room might feel familiar. It's always important to look. Take a moment. There's a space to rest. It might be lush, it might be simple. Just going to notice that space, notice that room. Sometimes it's not a room. It's always this space welcoming us to rest. So we find our way to that space, we take a moment to notice our body coming to rest, our mind settling itself into that space, our heart space. And we're going to bring our sankalpa to mind. It's our mind's job while we're here. Perhaps to work its way through that mantra. Perhaps simply to focus on a word. And with each breath we breathe it in, we fill our body with it. And with each breath out, we breathe out. And we breathe that energy out into the world. It's our gift to the world. It's the medicine. And so we bring it in. Then we breathe it out. And as we do that, we start to soften towards quietness and silence. Just this quiet, beautiful time. And if we find our mind wandering off, that's what that word or that mantra is all about, is bringing that back gently. We don't want to go to war with our mind. We simply want to be within it, to focus it softly. Take your time, move into that silence. bring your awareness back from anywhere that it may have journeyed. Take a few breaths just to gather any insights that may have happened along the way. Notice the space that is the room of your heart. Give yourself that gentle flow of gratitude for creating the space for yourself. Know that that space is always there, that sanctuary. And so as we prepare to leave, we notice just the way that that room feels. We turn to the door, we notice the door again with that curiosity. And we take a breath because we're moving from that space slowly back into the world. So as we open that door, we know that we're walking across a threshold. As we gently close that door behind us, and you notice your body resting in whatever shape you are making. And you take a breath and start to move. It might be shoulders, it might be fingers and toes. You might need to stretch. As you open your eyes, you might notice that the colours in your space, your physical space, might feel a little bit different. Move gently. And perhaps if it feels nice, place your left hand and then your right hand over the space of your heart physically, your heart chakra, the centre of your chest. Just breathe there for a couple of breaths. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful journey. I hope that your sankalpa, your resolve, your mantra has filled you for the rest of whatever the day holds for you.